What's going on, guys? It's Saturday25 here, and welcome back to another episode of Gran Turismo 7. And we got some fireworks going on here. I don't know if it's because of the GT World Championships? I'm guessing. I think that's what that blimp says, and we got all the lights and everything. This looks so nice. Very nice. Sorry that I haven't uploaded in the past few days, guys. Well, first off, even before I say that, for those of you in America, happy belated Thanksgiving. That obviously was yesterday, right? That's mainly the reason why a video didn't go up yesterday, but the reason why there hasn't been videos the past few days is I have not been feeling good the past few days. I think I got a stomach bug or something, like, sometime on Tuesday, or maybe before Tuesday, and it just kicked in on Tuesday. I wasn't really feeling too well on Tuesday. I pretty much was in bed like all day long. I did end up going bowling because I felt a little bit better after a little nap, but that was at like almost 6 o'clock anyway. And I felt all right there, but I still didn't sleep good that night. And then I woke up Wednesday and I felt okay for about 2 hours, and then I felt like crap again. And I was supposed to go down with my mom to see my aunt on Wednesday anyway, but the plan was to record Tuesday after bowling and then, have the vlog recorded, but I wasn't feeling too hot. I pretty much just tried to go to bed when I got home. That didn't work out too well. I tried to go to bed at like 12 and ended up going to bed at like 1 because I was like stuck awake. That was great. But yeah, and then yesterday obviously again was Thanksgiving, but I wasn't feeling well yesterday either. Me and my mom were supposed to go to my best friend's family's house because they invited us over, and I was in bed for most of yesterday too, so that was fun. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. I slept pretty decent last night. I was able to eat some soup and stuff last night, so hopefully I'll be good to go. But I'm feeling good enough now anyway, so I figured I'd sneak these recordings in now just while I can. And it looks like we got new daily challenge, or weekly challenge I should say, to take on here. So we're gonna jump in and do this today, just because I don't quite know exactly how long I'm gonna feel good for, so I don't wanna, and I also don't want to mess myself up doing, like, really concentrating on trying to complete a 10-lapper that requires a lot of concentration, not sucking on this game, and then not be able to record the Minecraft episodes. So, and plus, these weekly challenges give us money and stuff, which is always good, right? So, there's definitely a decent point in doing them, right? So, why are there 2 Priuses in this race? That's so funny. But yeah, like I said though, for those of you that are in America, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving holiday yesterday. Got to spend time with your, friends, loved ones, whoever, whoever you were around, or if you were around both, then, best of both worlds there. And just because, I don't know it as of late, thankfully. Not that I have many left to lose, but for those of you that have just recently lost a loved one this year, or if this is your first Thanksgiving without a particular loved one, I give you my deepest sympathies, because I do understand how that feels and what that's like. I'll be honest with you. My dad's been gone for two years now, and this is the first. And I'll tell you guys now, Christmas is like my favorite holiday ever. I think I might have mentioned that before. Maybe I haven't, but Christmas is like my favorite holiday ever, and this is the first year that like I actually kind of somewhat care about Christmas. Like I might actually decorate my house this year. I was thinking about maybe. So I know it's not super fresh for me anymore, but I do understand what it's like to go into a holiday without a loved one there. So my sympathies for that if you guys are dealing with that this year. But I'm not gonna dwell on that and the sad stuff for too long because that's I don't want to get too emotional myself as I'm starting to because that's just how I am. Anyway. I've been seeing a lot of. There's been some wild trades going on with the baseball stuff. I don't know if you guys if you guys are. I mean obviously if you guys are baseball fans, I'm sure you have been keeping up with it. But if you're not, then I don't know if you have been. But wild trades have been going on so far. Well, I shouldn't say wild. Like some have been wild, but some have just been there. But the Red Sox ended up trading Luis Urias to the Mariners, I believe. Which I'm okay with that, because, like, his defense was okay, but I think Pablo Reyes, personally, was a better better on defense than him. And he only batted, I think, like, a buck 190 or, like, barely scratching, too. And Pablo Reyes definitely did. I know for a fact he did better with the bat. So I'm not too upset by that because I think he'll be a pretty solid second baseman for us next season. I mean, barring we don't sign anybody else, but I don't think we're necessarily need to be all over the second base market. Like I think we definitely need to focus. The Red Sox definitely need to focus on pitching, both starters and relievers. But they definitely need to focus on the starting rotation more than anything else. Because we do have a pretty solid bullpen. We're gonna have Witt back healthy for a whole year. God willing, right? And then Schreiber's gonna be healthy and back. Wink was fucking outstanding last season. And obviously, he's going to be back, right? And then I think we have Chris Martin for another year. If not, I hope to Jesus we re-sign him because that man is an absolute GOAT. And then, of course, I'm pretty sure we could have Jensen for another season. So, we got a closer because, he's an absolute machine, that man. So really, our bullpen's pretty solid. Maybe if we don't have any lefties that I can think of off the top of my head. So if we could get maybe one or two decent lefties to pull out the pen, we'll be golden as far as the bullpen is concerned. But we really need the starting rotation. I mean, we need Chris Sale to have a healthy year and actually be able to pitch, because he hasn't pitched much the past 3 years really, and so he wasn't really Chris Sale this year when he was pitching, but you gotta think he's maybe played 40 games if that out of the last 3 years, and you gotta think sometimes a starter will do probably almost 30 in a season, right? Because it's every 5 days a starter pitches if they stay healthy for the whole year, of course. Every 5 days a starter will pitch, and there's 162 games. So divide that by 5. That's what? 5 goes into 16 3 times. 33. Yeah, that's 33 games roughly that a starter can start in, and again if they stay healthy for the whole season. So I mean. He's technically, if you want to look at it, he's only pitched one season's worth of games, theoretically, with just a few more added on over the last 3 years, So, it's understandable that, Chris Sale was not Chris Sale this year. But, hopefully he'll stay healthy in the off season, he'll stay healthy next season, and maybe not, be Chris Sale this year, but, maybe if he's can play a whole season, maybe next year, not next year, I mean as in 24, I mean next year is in 25, he'll be Chris Sale again, and I mean, Erod's a free agent again. The Tigers did not. I think they probably tried, but I think he himself waived his option with the Tigers, so he's a free agent again. Hopefully they'll, we resign him and he comes home because Erod's the GOAT, and that'll give us another solid lefty for the starting rotation. Brian Bayo, that kid did phenomenal this year, so I think he's only going to get better with more time in the big leagues and more experience. I mean, this was his first full season, and he was absolute dynamite. I mean, yeah, when he got lit up, he got lit up, but he I think he's still only God, he's a kid. I know that. I think he's only like maybe 20, 22, 21, something like that. I know he's young. So, it's kind of natural when you start to get hit around. You get hit around because you're not used to it yet, and you don't know really, you haven't mastered the techniques that, Kirsch has, or Sale has, or Scherzer or Verlander have, to where you can let up a couple hits and be like, or even a couple runs and be like, I know who I am. Like, that's not a big deal, and then just brush it off and settle back in and keep digging, so I think he'll definitely get that as he goes on, because especially what am I trying to say? He'll get better with age, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, without using a million words. But not to say he was bad this year, though. He was absolutely lights out this season. Absolutely was. And I don't see that changing. I definitely see him continuing to be that good as he progresses, and I hope he stays with us, because I'm pretty sure he came up from our farm system, so I hope he does stay with Boston, because I'd love to watch him evolve into what everybody says he can be, and what he shows that he can be, because he absolutely shows that he can do it. He absolutely does, because I mean, was it the game against Houston? I mean, granted that we blew them out the water. Like, I mean, he could have given up 6 runs and we still would have won by like 10. But like, he got kind of roughed up, but we had, obviously, Alex let him stay pitching because he had such a huge lead, but he didn't get roughed up terribly. And like, I think he went 7 innings, and he really, considering Houston's offense being what it is, he pitched very, very, very well. And obviously that, I'm just highlighting that as an example, because there's so many to use, but that was just a very good one to use, because he really did very well in that game. And so he's going to be solid. But yeah, like I was saying, if we get Erod, from the free agent market, and like I said, we keep Chris Sale healthy, that's 2 incredibly solid left-handed arms in the starting rotation. And then you got Bayo, which was great. Cutter Crawford, honestly, I would not be surprised to see him still in the starting rotation for next season, because he did very well this year himself. I mean, he kind of got thrown into the starting rotation after Houck got injured, and after Sale's injury, and Pivetta, between being injured and just not being himself this year, Crawford stepped up, and he did very well. Oh, and speaking of the bullpen, also Nick Pivetta, I don't really know, I mean, because obviously I've never played baseball, right, so I don't know, like, and I'm not, anything that I say about the sport, I'm not trying to act like I know, because I've been there, because I didn't even play in high school or anything, or college to know, but I don't know what it was with Pivetta, but because he was obviously, pretty much since 18, he's been in our starting rotation. 19 maybe, really, but, I think he was in 18 for a little while, at least, also. But, he was having an off year this year. You know, it happens to everybody, right? Not just in sports, just in life, and everybody's got off times, right? But he went into the bullpen and he was like lights out. Like it was like Nick Pivetta again, you know? Like he obviously, you know, because he's a starter, he'd be the long run guy, and he'd either, you know, on a bullpen game, he'd usually be the opener, because, you know, he can throw, you know, depending on how well he's pitching, as far as, like, you know, pitch quality goes, you know, as far as stamina goes, he could give you 6, 5 at the very least, you know, because he was a starter. But in the starting staff, he wasn't doing too hot, but they put him in the bullpen, and for the most part, it was like old school Nick Pivetta. Like, he had ice in his veins, you know? It was crazy. It was crazy, I should say, but it also was great. But, you know, so next season, you know, I don't know where his position will be, if he's going to be back in the starting staff or if he's going to stay in the bullpen. I mean, either way, I think it'll be good for us, you know, because, I mean, I just got done telling you, he was lights out of the pen last season. And, you know, obviously if he can get himself back to, you know, to Nick Pivetta, then having him in the starting rotation will be good for us too. So, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. But, yeah, I definitely am hoping, though, that the Sox target some starters in the free agent market and the, you know, all the off-season stuff that goes on. And I genuinely would love to see Erod back. I really would. I was so sad when we let him go in, was it 2020 or 2021 we let him go? I think it was after 20, so I think it was going into 2021 we let him go. It was so sad. And especially to the Tigers of all teams, like, oh my goodness, like, he instantly became their best pitcher. Like, as soon as he signed that deal, he became their best pitcher. That was the crazy part about it. But yeah, and then the Dodgers have been pretty quiet so far this offseason from what I've been seeing. I think we let somebody go, but I don't think I was that upset about it. I think we let a couple relievers go, I think, but I'll be honest, I don't remember who they are, so I wasn't too upset about it. All I know is that they haven't re-signed Kersh yet, and I'm kind of getting agitated by that, because, I mean, yeah, you know, he absolutely tanked that playoff game against the Diamondbacks, but, you know, like, our whole entire pitching staff did. I mean, you can't put too much on Bobby Miller, because, you know, that literally was his very first playoff game ever in his first MLB season. So, you know, like, I definitely, not saying he couldn't do it, because he pitched phenomenally this season, but, you know, like, that I could definitely understand the position that he was in with, oh god, well, there goes this lap, with, like, the nerves and everything. Like, I would have been probably literally shitting bricks every single pitch I threw if I was that kid in that situation. But I mean, you know, Lance Lynn did no better. The bullpen, though, I mean, the bullpen stepped up. The starting staff and the offense was what let us down against Arizona. The bullpen was absolutely that was the best I think I'd seen the bullpen pitch all season, was during those 3 postseason games. It was unbelievable. But, you know, it didn't matter, because we couldn't, you know, the bats couldn't score any runs, and the starters just dug us too deep of a hole, so it didn't matter how good the bullpen was doing, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, that's what they did. They let Lance Lynn go. He got signed by the Cardinals. I'm not upset about that in the slightest, though, because I wasn't really too thrilled with them signing him to begin with. I mean, granted, those first, like, 2 or 3 games that he pitched for us, Oh, that's what I get for checking how long the video's been going for. Those first, like, the first 3 starts that he made for the Dodgers, I was like, oh, wow, like, you know, that's crazy. Like, have you, like, were you only pitching this bad in Chicago because their offense sucked and wouldn't score you runs? But then I remembered his ERA was almost a 7, and he very quickly showed everybody why his ERA was almost a 7. Or 6, whatever it was. I know it was exceptionally high. And, obviously, he showed that in the postseason, too, giving up those 4 solo shots in 1 inning. You know, like, I love breaking, you know, records and stuff. I love when my teams break records and stuff like that, but I like it going in our favor, not against our favor. So, yeah, because for those of you guys that didn't know or maybe missed that, Lance Lynn was the first pitcher in the Dodgers, unfortunately, because he was playing for us. Excuse me, oh my lord. Are the first team in Major League history to give up 4 home runs in the same inning. So, yeah, that was great. Special event at Monza, limited time online event. Is this genuinely online? Oh, I don't even have that Porsche, so I can't even do this. Man, so that means I can't complete my weekly challenge. Well, that sucks. And it is, oh wow, and I'd get 500k for it if I did too. Man, that's shitty. Are we racing against GR4 cars? It's 10 laps, right? So I'm gonna have to pit. Did I win this with my Mitsubishi? Does anybody remember? I think I did, didn't I? I think I did. I definitely would not have used hards. Oh, yes, maybe I did, because I didn't pit, right? Was this the one that I didn't pit? Because my fuel was good? Or was that Trial Mountain? That was Trial Mountain. But I'm going to try it with this, though, because I might not even have to pit, you know? If my fuel consumption will be good enough, I won't even have to pit, and everybody will have to pit. And if I don't change my tires, because I'll have hards on, then I won't have to pit. And then that's how I'll win. I mean, I'm obviously gonna be slower because I'm on max lean to be able to do this, but again, if I don't have to pit, then that'll be fine, right? No, it's looking like I'm gonna have to anyway. That does kind of suck. Or no, I remember what I did. I think I just took a splash of gas is what I did. Like, quite literally. I had hard tires on it. That was how I won Trial Mountain as well, I'm pretty sure. Is I just took literally a splash of gas with hard tires, and then I stayed, and then I went, and then I was good. Which I might honestly just pit early. Like, I might pit at the end of the second lap, you know? Maybe. Probably not. I'll probably pit on, like, lap 3 or 4. I keep forgetting this thing's 4-wheel drive, so the handling's phenomenal. compared to like everybody else who's running just rear-wheel drive cars. But it so sucks. I'm literally a lap short, I'm pretty sure, on fuel from being able to stay out the whole time. I'm literally just a lap short. That so sucks. And you know the crazier part is I'm not even a lap. I think I'm genuinely gonna be like 3/10 of a lap short. Because what? It'll be 8 laps when I cross the line. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna be 3/10 of a lap short of being able to complete the whole thing. That is so super shitty. But you know what though? Like, I'm kind of gonna try it, you know. So I think I can make it work. I'm gonna try it. Wow, I made a pass on the outside stick. That's crazy. Cause I might be able to do this, you know. Like I might. Cause what I mean, I'm at 7.4 laps of fuel, right now. I might be able to do this, you know. Unless I like run out on the straightaway. If I run out on the straightaway, then that would be a problem. Oh, maybe I can't. Well, you know, I might. You know, I kind of want to try it, guys. I kind of do. And then just see what happens, right? I kind of want to see if we can do it. I don't know why I didn't slow down there. Because I actually think we might be able to do this, you know. Possibly, anyway. We possibly might be able to do this. I want to gamble. I really do. I want to gamble it. The trick's gonna be, though, are these guys gonna spend enough time in the pits for me to catch them when they pit? See, that's gonna be the trick. I mean, third place is in there right now. And he just got done filling, but I don't know, he didn't get past. I did not pass him. But there he is. So but the question will be will I be able to catch him and pass him? But also, he's going to have to pit twice, right? Like, it broke it. That was so Darude, bro. Like, he's gonna have to pit again, right? Because he went in on lap 4. I know he filled the tank up all the way, but he went in on lap 4, and so he's gonna have to pit again. But the downside is, though, is I'm losing time to the leaders still. And I was less than how far behind I was from the guy that's right in front of me. Then I'm behind the front 2 cars right now. So they're probably easily going to get out before I get there, right? I would think. Especially because I messed that corner up. Let's see, so I was 27 seconds behind. They're filling up right now. Yeah, they're gonna get out before me. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they are. Oh no, they're not. Oh yeah, they are. That's so weird how that shit works. And they'll probably be good till the end because they pitted on lap 5. Oh shit. Okay. Gotta remember, I do gotta slow down a little bit for that one. Okay. That's fine. And then, you know, remember that you got good handling, so you don't need to slow down so much for that part. So I'm pretty sure that 3rd place car is going to have to pit again. I really am. I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, if you pit on lap 4, there's no way he's going to be able to go all the way, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense for him to be able to do that, right? Okay, well, I'm absolutely passing the leader here because he's only 8 seconds ahead of me. So yeah, you're absolutely getting passed. And now I'm only 4 seconds behind the new leaders. I can make it on fuel now too, which is awesome because there's 4 laps left of this race. And I've got 4.1 laps left to go. So, oh shit. I'm not going to be able to win driving like that, that's for sure. The real question's going to be, though, is do either of these two, besides the 2nd place car, also have to pit again? Because I'll absolutely win if that's the case. But if they don't, then I won't. But to be fair, I only have to finish 3rd to be able to win, or to get to, you know, get the qualification for the weekly challenge. Because we've already won this for, like, you know, completion's sake. So they won't take that away from us. Dog, if you hit me one more time, I swear to God I will dump you as you go into turn 1. I don't even care if I lose time to leaders more. I will dump you as I go. You know what? I'm going to dump you as you go into turn 1 just because you've hit me like 3 times. So I'm literally going to dump your ass as you go into turn 1. Or I should say as I go into turn 1. But regardless, you are getting dumped. Oh, all I did was fuck myself. Great. Well, I guess, you know, that I deserve that. I did deserve that. I don't know how he was able to stay so stable, though. That's kind of bullshit. He should have at least been, like, somewhat sideways from that. That's so dumb that just worked out that way for me. I'm kind of mad. And now I'm like so far behind the leaders now. I'm still confident though that second place car is gonna have to pit. Like I'm very, very confident that the second place car is gonna have to pit again. So that's fine. Either way, like I said, I just need to finish third for this. But I'm kind of curious if the other two in front of me can make it also. Because if they all can't make it, that'll be great. Because I'm kind of expecting the second place car to go in this time. Yep, there he goes. However, the leader stayed out, and so did the soon-to-be second place car. So I don't know, but they potentially can go in on this lap though, and need to get filled up, right? So and I think as long as I stay where I'm at, I will be able to pass them, because I gained like 16 seconds on the third place car, or the fourth place car, I mean, from him pitting. So as long as I stay where I'm at, I should come out, if they do have to pit, with a 6-second lead, which will be phenomenally good for us. And I'm literally just barely going to have enough fuel, which is crazy, but is absolutely phenomenal also. And you know, my left front is my right front, I should say, is looking kind of weary, but I think it'll be all right. And I just realized this is about to be a super long video. Oh well, you know, it'll make up for me not uploading for like the last little while. Because I only have to go one more lap and then collect all of our rewards and stuff, so that's fine. Let's see, does the leader dive into the pits? No, he didn't. Damn. Oh, but second place did. At least I get to finish second. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Yep, and I got a lap and a third left, and I got one lap left to go, so I don't care. And I'll be able to get a very decent lead. Yeah, I've still got a 6-second lead over third place, which I won't lose in a lap because he's only gained 2 seconds on me over the last lap, so that's fine. Definitely sucks that the leader did not have to pit though, because I believe he pit at the same time as the third place car, but you know, whatever, that's fine. I just need to bring this home, and I will get the thing for the challenge to be done. And but now I'm curious as to what I did to win this, because if I would have pit, unless I just pit on like lap 4 or 3 like I had said, and didn't change tires and then stayed out, because I would have only needed about like 2 seconds worth of gas, and then I would have had enough fuel to get to the end. And they would have taken more fuel than me, so I don't know. I'm kind of curious how I won this the first time. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I think I'll buy that Porsche too, just so we can do the last one of the weekly challenge next time. I actually ended up gaining some time on third place too over that lap. That's kind of crazy. Imagine if the leader went in like on the last lap because he didn't have enough fuel, because he didn't calculate it as good as I did, and my right front just barely held on to, which is great. Beautiful. That's enough. Alright. Cool. Ooh, a 6-star roulette ticket. Ain't that nice? I think that's... Did that say parts? Does it tell you on the tickets, excuse me, what they're going to be? Because I so don't even want that if that's the case. So I don't need parts. Because it's going to be for a part to a car that I don't use. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever, fine. Whoop-de-doo, 6-star roulette ticket that I don't care about. It's so stupid. Oh yay, disc brakes. Whoa. Yep, for a car that I'm literally never going to use. Unbelievable. Okay, so really quick, I want to go buy that Porsche. So, what was it? Because I already forgot. The 911 GT3 RS from 22. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a longer episode today. Hopefully that'll make up for the, or at least make up a little bit for the, this right here, right? Yep. Hopefully it'll at least make up a little bit for the lack of the uploads as of late for the, the past few days. Probably won't, and I'll understand if it doesn't, but, hopefully it does. Yeah, we'll just get in it now, so. But yeah, I am going to end this part off here, though, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.